All right, we are live. All right. What's up? What's up? What's up? And welcome to the What's Up Falcons podcast, y'all. Yes, right. We are back. We are back. You thought we weren't around. ICE didn't get us. Fuck them. Just kidding. Just kidding. We're all citizens here. But we're back, man. And, it's been a lot going on. So we just, we have our pop up shows every now and then when we're feeling antsy about stuff. And so we decided to give one, it's close to the end of the year. It's the holiday season is upon us and there's a lot of stuff that's happening. So, we figured we'd do a quick pop-up show. So today it's right now it's only going to be me and my homeboy, a man Hoop is in the house. What's going on, Hoop?
Nothing much, man. Happy holidays to all.
And to all a good night. Or safe flight.
Yes.
And Q is getting ready to go on vacation, so we say safe vacations to Q. Hopefully we'll have him on maybe if we do something next week. And I'm sure Aries, he may or may not jump in.
We got a time difference.
Exactly.
Understood.
Exactly. And keeping it sexy is keeping it sexy. So y'all, if y'all follow us, y'all kind of know the routine. He's like, but that's okay. That's not gonna stop me and Hoop.
I'll send you a meme.
You're gonna send me a meme?
Man. He'll send you a meme during the day, but
yeah, he will. He'll send you a meme all day long.
I don't know about that show though.
But it's all good, LG.
Anyway.
Hey, we'll keep inviting you.
What's up, Val?
Keeping it sexy, LG. Man, somebody's watching. But yeah, man. So we're starting, and like I said, this is just one of our pop-up shows. Is me and Hoop gonna kick it with y'all, and just we're gonna just let it go. We're gonna fly by the seat of our pants, and we're gonna talk about what's been going on with this team. Just because we haven't talked about it on the show, don't mean we ain't watching.
Yeah.
And then we're going to talk about some other stuff that's happening. I really want to do this show because we definitely want to talk about this Jake Paul match from Friday night.
Looking like Martin. Looking like when Martin fought Tommy Hearns.
Somebody on the Two Live Stew show had used that as their avatar, and they put that Martin looking like Tommy Hearns after Tommy Hearns beat his ass.
Yeah, I wish I was that creative. I did not come up with that, but once I heard it, I said, "Man, that is spot on." That is,
and they just made him white.
Exactly.
It is. And speaking of that episode, I don't know if y'all guys remember that episode when Martin fought Tommy Hearns and he got his ass knocked out. But that scene when Tommy hit his ass and he went flying in slow motion, and they were showing everybody's look on their face as Martin was flying. You remember how Pam was looking?
It was
Hold on, Hoop, you cutting out.
How about
Hoop, you cutting in and out.
I don't know why. Hold on.
There you go. Okay.
Okay, we good?
Yeah, you sound good now.
Okay. I was saying, yes, I remember the slow-mo with Gina and Pam and Cole and Tommy, looking up at Martin as he was flying to the wall.
Do you see Pam's face when he was doing it?
Yeah, she was. I think was she smiling?
She had that big old grin like this. That's how I was looking when Jake Paul got his ass knocked out, man.
Yeah.
When he got his jaw cracked.
I'm going to save something for that discussion.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Let's save it. But yeah, I love that fight, man. I wasn't even going to watch it, but I love that fight. I'm glad I stayed up to watch it, but we'll get into it a little later.
Yes.
All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Whoever's watching us, and like we said, we're just chopping it up. And so, if you guys have any comments or anything y'all want to add to it, please do. Send us a message in the chat there. And if it pops up, I'll read it. So let's see here. I will actually won't do that. But all right. So Hoop, let's start it out, man. So all right. So We're in
Yes, sir.
season this new season's about to wrap up. We've all lived through this. I don't even know have any words to describe what we've lived through since the fall, since the start of the season. I mean, I think it's probably been one of the worst seasons we've had in a long time. It seems like it just keeps getting worse and worse. Not just this
Yeah,
season, all the seasons.
especially playing in a division that's so attainable. Like
Yeah,
the Saints are, or Carolina is 8-7, and they're like leading the division. It's sorry ass Saints are hell. I think they've even jumped the Buccaneers at this point. So I don't know. It's just very frustrating, and I just don't. You know, the NFL you don't have many chances. You know, everybody knows that. I think you should when you have your chance. You
right.
got to take advantage. So very
Well, let me
frustrating.
ask let me ask you, Hoop. I mean, you follow it very closely,
Mm-hmm.
and not just Falcons, just sports in general.
Mm-hmm.
We did this. We've been doing our podcast for we started well 8 years ago, and
Yes.
plus some change, and we've had good times, and then you know following this team, and then we were almost there, and then we
Mm-hmm.
didn't get it, and we fell off, and we knew it was going to take a bit to get back, but we weren't that far away again. We kept going
Mm-hmm.
to the playoffs for at least one or maybe two seasons after that. What happened? What's going on? I mean, we started, pointing out players, different players, and they would change them and get different players. Everyone started, blame Matt Ryan for a minute. Matt Ryan's gone. We've still in quarterback hell. We've had several coaches since then, and
Well,
that's
I'm glad you said coaches. That's
okay.
I think that's where it starts.
I agree with you.
Deviate too far off the topic. Yeah, because I mean, you can even see with the candidates that we interviewed for this job that Raheem got.
Yeah,
Those coaches are doing great. I mean, if you want to go Ben Johnson, Chicago, you want to go Mike Vrabel,
right.
Patriots, you want to go. I know I'm missing a team that is, I think, about to clinch a playoff. And then there's us, and you can't sit up here and say that the Chicago Bears were in a better position than us. Yes, they do have a number one overall pick quarterback,
Yeah,
but that is, I mean, that's not the only part of the recipe to have success in the league. It's a big part, but it's
right.
not.
Yeah, it's not it's I mean, I understand that there are a lot of ingredients that goes into it, you know, and it takes time to get it right. But it seems like we keep shooting ourselves in the foot for dumb reasons, you know? It's not like, we're lacking in something because I think we build up pretty much to a decent amount of talent now, especially on our defense. Our defense is like what we always dreamed we wanted
Yes,
it to be, very close to it, if not. But there is something in the way that we lose, even if
defense.
we were go ahead.
No, 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 no.
Well, I mean, even if we lose, it's the way that we are losing, man. It's at first, like, it's this, it's that. We get a new player in here. We get the coaching. We blame these different coaches, different players. But now it's to a point where it's ridiculous. It's like it baffles you. It's like you can set your watch by it. And the only thing that I can think of, my wife keeps saying this. She's like, "It's hard to blank. It's hard to blank. I'm telling you." And I'm like, he's the owner, you know. He's not making all the decisions on the field. But at this
Correct.
point, I'm we've done everything but him and the upper executives. I think it is a cultural issue at this point,
Yeah,
you know,
I,
because we have great players now. I think.
I think Raheem is too buddy buddy with some of these players, man. And I'm not saying you need to come in with an iron fist and just scream on these grown men, but there's some separation that needs to be had. I think to get the job done.
Right.
And side note, Arthur Blank's not going anywhere no time soon. So I even concentrate on that part of it. He's not going anywhere.
Exactly. That's just a moot point, Even if he does something happen to him, it's going to go to his sons. So the
Yes.
Blank family is not. They're going to have to figure it out with the Blank
Yes.
family. So that's
Yes.
not going anywhere anytime soon, hopefully. But I hear what you're saying about Raheem being buddy, players coach, what they call it.
Yep.
To me, I mean, yeah, that's an issue, but I don't think that's the least of Raheem's problems. And I can tell you my theory why I think he is a
I'm
player's
all
coach.
I'm all ears.
It's because he doesn't know what he's doing. That is this dude who's been in the league for so long and has been a coach. But this is our second go around with him as our head coach. I know he stepped in once we got rid of was it Arthur Smith?
Mm-hmm.
For a couple of games, and of course he won one or two games, and then the rest
Yes.
he went downhill. But I just don't think by looking at him, I don't think he knows what he's doing. He's making huge mistakes as far as clock management, and I just looking at all the things and how his adjustments, he doesn't make any adjustments. I just don't think he knows what he's doing, Hoop. It's coming across that way. And it's not just, me thinking that. It's everybody who's watching these games. I mean, does he look like he's know what he's doing to you?
That.
Oh, we got
he's looking up at the jumbotron for me.
I know, man. And we got Quest Kid 710. What's up, Quest Kid? He said Raheem Morris, Josh Freeman, Michael Penix Jr. I'm trying to figure out, what does that mean? Is that he think those are the issues? What do you think, Hoop? Hold on, well, I think Hoop may have a volume issue, mic issue. You there, Hoop? But if your Quest Kid, if you are thinking that it was those three are the issue, I mean, yeah. Now I am starting to. I give Michael Penix a little bit of a pass, though. But I'm not sure if he's going to make it to be our main QB for a while. What do you think, Hoop? Are you there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I'm not so much in the Michael Penix fan club,
right?
Right now, I was trying to put the correlation with a Quest Kid said with Raheem Morris, Josh Freeman. Right. I mean, I know Josh Freeman was a quarterback in Buccaneers. Yeah, he hadn't had limited success, at a time. But yeah, as far as Michael Penix Jr., I'm seeing a young quarterback that looks pretty stiff in the pocket. I mean, obviously, we already knew about the old man knees, that he's had out of college.
Right.
I just don't snap with two knee braces, looking like a lineman.
Yeah.
After a while, I mean, he can spin the ball when he has time.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I mean, I know a lot of people ain't gonna agree with me, but Kirk Cousins is the best quarterback on the roster. I mean, I don't know what that says for our how the state of the affairs are right now, but
right.
I mean, maybe I'm a little partial because I'm finally seeing the highest drafted overall tight end Pitts actually playing like a all-pro tight end these last couple. Obviously, he's played with them before. Healthy right now, I don't. So
You know why Pitts is playing like that right now,
anyway,
right?
contract year.
Yes.
Oh well,
And what do you do about that? I mean, do you say
I'm not signing that Negro to no big contract.
I'm saying, man, me either. I'm like, nah, son, you waited too late to show all this, Kyle. We've seen you. We've been watching you. You know, we know when you put your 100% effort in, when you don't.
Tell him to go to Miami. We had Jonnu on the roster. He went down there and balled out. No, he was on the roster with Pitts.
Yep.
At the same time, he went down there and
Yep.
balled out. Maybe he can go get play in Miami.
Exactly, man.
We good over here, man.
Yeah, I'm with you, man.
We can't have an overpaid quarterback. We can't have an overpaid quarterback and an overpaid tight end. We already got too much damn money in Cardiac Kurt.
Exactly. And yeah. And Kurt, man. I mean, seems like we can't get rid of him, even though we want to so bad, because he's not going to get us to the playoffs either, man.
No.
He's too old, and yeah, it's just a matter of time for he has another injury.
Yeah, well, he'll have 2 games that are decent. Then he'll have 3 games that he looks like crap, and then we're back on here complaining about him just as well. So,
okay, and I'm going to go ahead and say this, put this on the record. As far as our quarterback situation, and I know we're in a sticky situation, but I've heard people talk about this. At first, I was like, oh, hell no. But now I'm like, and I'm not too mad at it, but what do you think about signing Jameis for like a year or two, just till we can get Penix, or if they pick somebody else up, can get back on board.
So I'm going to need you to qualify football reasons or entertainment reasons. Entertainment reasons, hell yes. This dude is made for the Atlanta market.
That is true. But unfortunately, I'm talking about quarterback
wise.
He has an arm, man.
As long as he's not getting paid a lot of money.
Right.
No. As long as he's not getting paid starter money.
Oh, we can give. I'm sure they can get him for $1 million.
Zaxby's meal?
No, $100 million. No, Jameis. Look at him. He's a pretty decent backup quarterback.
I think he's the ideal backup quarterback. He's young enough to where if you need 4 or 5 games, he can give it to you.
Right.
And he's experienced enough to where you're not like, oh my God, what's he gonna do with this guy's blitz? He done seen everything.
Right. Yeah. If he can just act right, he seems like he's growing up a little bit, but and he's still eating W's, but I won't be mad at this point. I can't be mad at anything.
I agree. Man.
But our coaching staff, man, like this season, man, I have no issues with any of our players. The only one I had an issue with, and I feel bad for the brother, is when Koo. We got rid of Koo, and Koo just fell all the way off.
Yeah, you up in New York kicking the ground and shit. I forgot what
I know. Did he break his toes or something?
Yeah, I don't know. I just do know that video that was surfacing looked pretty bad on his part. He fell off he fell off hard, man. I remember he was doing commercials in Atlanta like 2-3 years ago.
See, he got the bag and didn't know how to handle it. Got the big head.
I guess so, man. He's this new kicker hasn't really gained the Falcons fans, their
trust.
Yeah, because I think we've been fortunate enough to have kickers that people love. We had Matt Bryant for so many years.
Yeah, and for him, Morton Anderson.
Anything under 35 yards. He had a leg anymore.
Money Mort out there on Lake Lanier on that houseboat.
Exactly. So we've had kickers that have been reliable. So
And I think your boy is out there and available. I saw a video with him. Oh,
Blankenship,
Rodrigo, yeah, Blankenship.
nobody will give him a chance, man.
I
I
wonder why.
see.
Did he fall off that
I mean,
path?
he wasn't that bad up in Indianapolis. Someone
Yeah,
put up his stats, like they were serviceable.
yeah,
He looks a little crazy with the goggles, but he can kick.
yeah, yeah. He's doing his thing, man. But anyway, yeah, man. That coaching staff, I swear, because I'm scared too. I'm scared they're gonna mess up Bijan. I'm sure Bijan's ready to get the hell out of here
Well,
right now.
let's pause for a moment and give that man his respect this year.
Yes.
John
Yes.
is a baller. He's
Yes.
even when we drafted him, we
Mm-hmm.
just had a rookie running back, Tyler Algier, who had 1,000 yards. So you're like, why are we drafting a running back like top 5 in the draft? And he's shut me up because he's been worth the pick and been exceeding even most people's expectations on his production. So baller.
Right. Hold on 1 minute, Hoop. Let
All
me
right.
turn my the TV down behind me. Well, hopefully I'll go to a YouTube. You know how they've been tripping with these commercials lately.
Man,
I've been,
have you ever had premium YouTube? I've been considering buying it. Someone told me once you do it, you will not go back.
yeah, I mean, I think they had a free trial and we tried it for a little while, but then we were like, I wasn't watching it as much back then, but we're thinking about doing it too, man. But anyway,
I watch the last 5 years. I
mhm.
watch a lot of YouTube. So
Oh yeah. So, but I might, we might do it because it's really starting to get on my nerves.
all right,
But
it's
yeah,
like every other black person. Let me borrow that password, man. Man, they cracked down now, man. You can't even share HBO Max anymore.
I know, man. They're cracking down on all that Netflix, everything.
Yeah, man. It's like
But man, but
you
Bijan,
go ahead.
no, Bijan, man, he's of course, our shining star right now. He's our Julio Jones level star, and he's, I think, definitely the best running back we've ever had. And him and Tyler Algier, man, the 1-2 punch. I mean,
Hold on, Rock. You said ever?
one of the who do you think
Okay,
is better?
okay.
I would go. I'm going back to way. I mean, within the last, what 10, 15.
Definitely since Burner Turner, as far as production.
Right.
Okay, you keep going. I want to hold you up.
But I think he's definitely going to surpass Michael Turner.
Yes.
You think?
Yes. Yes. He could be our goal.
Yeah, man. He's definitely a star, man, and he's great. We have a lot of great players, and our defense is great. But and they're getting better. I mean, we used before we were looking for sacks, everywhere. I couldn't find a sack nowhere to be found, man. And now they're just everywhere. We got sacks everywhere. You get a sack. You get a sack. Everybody gets sacks.
What are your opinions on the 2 first-round defensive players we picked this year? Are you satisfied? Because we don't have a first-round pick this year because we moved up in the draft. How do you feel?
I'm feeling pretty good with him. I mean, our defensive coordinator, Ulrich. Is it Ulrich? Jeff Ulrich?
Whoever leaked Shador's number, that dude. Yeah.
Yeah, his son.
Yeah.
No, man, I think he's doing pretty well, with our defensive players, and I think we did good with the players that we did pick. Aurora wasn't in that class, was it? Was he the season before that?
I believe before.
But I think overall, I think that, I'm happy with it, man. Especially all these sacks we're getting. I mean, of course they could be better, but the defense is what's, I think, is keeping us in games and allowing us to win games, the ones that we do win. It's the
was a little mad at them for the London game. We should have beat the Colts, and this is when the
Yes.
Colts were playing like top 3 in the league level.
Right.
Had them, and let Jonathan Taylor just run loose, but he's been
Right.
doing that to a lot of teams this year. So
Yeah.
but there's been opportunities that we've missed on defense. But like you said, they've been pretty consistent.
And who's getting paid this season? I'm sure is Drake. Drake's. It's not time for him yet, right?
It might be time for Drake to get paid. If Pitts is getting paid this year, Drake has one more year. But you know how it is in NFL.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to go into your contract year without a deal.
Right.
So his agent's going to be, but Drake he had a good connection with Penix
Mm-hmm.
the first 6 games, and then he got
Mm-hmm.
hurt. I know he just came back last week, so I don't know
Right.
how much. Should it be Colts just some pay? I feel you, Quest. I feel you.
Yeah, we should have beat all those.
Bro, we
All
lost to the Jets, man. Come on, man.
I know, man.
I can't believe it. Good, great.
And
It was Tyrod Taylor.
Taylor. Yep. But I still, man, I don't put that on the players as much. I put that on bad coaching. That's where I'm at.
Hey,
Raheem Morris, Zach Robinson. But go ahead, Hoop. I'm sorry.
Missed opportunities. I agree with you, Quest.
Yeah, man.
Definitely had those teams, and
we should have.
I mean, who's no? I mean, I'm sure the last couple games we have division opponents. So Saints.
Here, let me add the schedule up so we can see where we are. So yeah, 9. Okay, here we are. So wait a minute, 12, 7. Seahawks. Okay, yeah. And wait, is that the right? Where's our schedule? Full schedule. All right, here we go. So our next game.
It's a Monday night game. That's the Rams, right?
Mm-hmm. Wow, it's Monday night against the Rams. So we're going to be on prime time one more again. Tickets are as low as $43.
Then I guess flex schedule kicks in for that last one.
Yeah. Yeah. So
sounds like 1 o'clock for us.
Yep. Exactly. I mean, it doesn't even really matter anymore at this point. I mean, I'm glad he's turned it around and we won the last 2 games, but I have a love-hate with that because all that means to me is Raheem's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
At least for another year. And, and that, because like, where was this a few weeks ago? I mean, if we probably could have been in the playoffs a few weeks ago if we would have had these, back-to-back.
I feel like we have this conversation every December, man.
We do, man.
A lot of what ifs and shoulda, coulda. That offense last year was just so. Because I think this was a time last year that it was so bad that we got Penix in. I think he started the last 2 games.
Yeah.
I think the first game was against Washington, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
So, we had, got to this point of the season. We're just like, ugh.
I know. And, but, I don't know. I just don't know. I tell people, we watch the game, they'll ask me certain things. I'm like, you know what? I don't know anymore. I just don't know. On that Jets game was hilarious because my in-laws were here.
Mm-hmm.
And so, that we came over, we had, lunch, a little early dinner or whatever, late lunch. And and then the game came on and at 4, and then I think it was at 4. Oh, that must have been when we played the Seahawks, and because that was a 4 o'clock game, wasn't it?
At Seattle.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was probably 4.
versus. Oh, yeah. But anyway, that game we were watching it, and then at halftime, I guess is that the one at halftime? No, it wasn't that one. It had to be the Jets game because at halftime we were tied up,
Mm-hmm.
and then and my step my father-in-law, mother-in-law was like, "Oh wow, they're good, they're winning." I'm like, "Just wait,
End up playing the Jets.
yeah, just wait." And like, yeah, this is how it always begins. But they're going in there and at halftime, not going to make any adjustments, even though they need to. And watch, they're going to blow it. And did they not end up doing it? I think it started in the middle of the third when they start messing up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, see, I told you. And then we end up losing that game. I'm like, you can set your watch by it. It's so
Yep.
predictable.
Gonna look
And
like
you look like what?
said we're gonna look like crap eventually.
Yep.
Stinking it up.
And Raheem was pissing me so bad off on his press conferences or when he got on the radio, especially when he was talking to Dukes and Bell,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I could, I didn't even think I didn't, I always liked him. I thought he seemed pretty, like a cool dude, but man, he has rubbed me the wrong way, big time, Hoop. How he's
Was
just
it
like
super?
nonchalant.
What is? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, was it super defensive?
No. He was just nonchalant. And when Dukes and Bell did kind of try to call him out and stuff, he was like, he was fun about it, but he was like, the way he was talking, he was like, that's how you guys got. Like, I thought y'all gonna have more fire for me in that. He was joking
Oh
around,
my
but
god.
trying to jab at him. But I'm like, dude, what are you joking around for? You guys have lost at that point, at least 3 or 4 in a row. And after that badass thrashing by the Panthers, what is there to joke about? And then on that damn Thursday night game, oh my God, you saw when he went up there and I don't know if you watched it on Prime. I sent you guys a little picture of him going up there hugging on
Talking
the
about smooch Wentworth.
yeah. I'm like, see, this is why. This is why we're losing. He's not
You're not
focused.
focused, Raheem. You got a game.
Exactly. You got a game. You're on the hot seat. He's acting like, we'll fix it.
You want to make a viral moment.
I know, man, but I don't know who. Well, anyway, so hopefully, we'll see what happens next year. I'm sure Raheem will be back. You know, hopefully we can keep some of our good players and hopefully Penix can get back there. I have no clue what they're going to do for the draft. We don't have a first round pick anymore.
Correct.
We'll just have to see. What do you think, man, on this off season? What do you think's going to happen?
You need another big body wide receiver.
Yeah, you definitely need that.
You need a 6'3" guy that's got speed and can make big plays. Put him opposite of Drake. Drake's is our clear number one receiver when healthy.
Yeah.
But when he was out, there was a void.
Mm-hmm.
I think you can find a second and third round pick these days.
Right.
That you can mold into eventual replacement, because you never know how this free agent thing's gonna go. He might want he might think he's Mike Evans,
right?
Want some big time money. So
yeah, that's true. I mean, but hey, Drake puts his body out there, man. I definitely take my hat off to him.
Yeah, I was not sold on him in the beginning, but he's got my respect.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. But all right, man. Well, like I said, we'll we'll just have to see what happens. And
Yeah, man. I mean, it's still go Falcons over here, but I'm not.
yeah,
This year, I have not been stressed over the outcome. I think
yeah,
once I saw Bryce Young throw 380 yards and 4 touchdowns in
mm-hmm,
that game at the Dome,
mm-hmm,
I had to tune out because I'm 45 years old. I have high blood pressure, and
right.
I don't need to up my dosage of pills. So
Hey man, if you got high blood pressure, we'll talk later. I got some things that can help you out because I deal with it
I'm
too.
all ears.
I will,
Like where I
man.
can like be off the pills.
It could get you there, man. I mean, I'm still on the pills myself, but it'll at least keep that, help you bring it down a lot.
I,
One of it,
I'll say this:
what?
uh, the pills I do take, I'm very does regulate. I was kind of making a joke, but I'm
Yeah,
open to hear you talk about some natural stuff though. Like,
yeah, man. I mean, hopefully, if you're like that, it can get you off. Well, the getting you off
okay,
completely is going to require dedication and
uh,
a little bit
yes,
of a lifestyle change, but
no pizza, no pizza and wings.
no, I mean, you can do that, I
Moderation for
still
everything, right?
moderation, but this stuff will help, I mean, well, not just what this drink is, but also the exercise and things that you can do, that'll help. Just a side
Oh,
note, I've been teaching for a year now, Tai Chi, and I've been teaching it to
oh
veterans at
really?
the VA. Hmm. And I do it every Thursday night from, and we do it online though,
Okay.
because they're going through their little portal and they have different things they can try, and Tai Chi is one of them. And we've been working with them, and man, my class every Thursday, I started off, it was like maybe 10 people,
Mm-hmm.
but this whole year, man, I'm steady at least at 40 plus people every Thursday. And some of them are reporting and coming back and saying they've been on different medications, and they either have gotten a lot better or completely off their meds that they were on for certain things, not everything, but for certain things.
Shoot, that's my 7:30 alarm is when I just took my pill.
Take that pill, man. Take
Oh,
that pill.
I don't not take. I'm pretty good about that.
I am too.
But
Some days I may forget, and if I forget, I'll just have to double up. I'm like, no, I gotta take it
but
once and
that
then
that's cool
go
about
ahead.
the Tai Chi, man.
Yeah,
You are a
man.
man of many talents.
Yeah, man. I've done Tai Chi for a long time, but as far as teaching, I was hesitant for a long time, but they finally talked me into it, and so far I really enjoy it, man. So it's good. It feel good. It feel good to help people out, and especially vets, with all the stress and the
Oh
issues
yeah.
they've dealt with. So, but yeah, I can tell you more about that later. I don't want to keep you, but let's jump on to this.
Hey, I'm a go mute as I get into the car, and I get in the
Okay.
car. We can open up for Jake Paul.
Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. And so we'll move it. Thanks. Well, I want to thank y'all again for checking us out. I appreciate Quest Kid 710. I remember seeing your face, man. You've been following us for a long time. So I really appreciate you jumping in on this pop-up show we've had. I remember seeing you on was it SoundCloud when we put our show on SoundCloud. So glad you're doing well, man, and you're still kicking, man, and still, watching this team just like we are. But really, it's crazy times, man. But yeah, thanks for checking us out and jumping in and sending us a couple questions. But but yeah, man. So we're going to talk about last Friday night. Netflix has been doing boxing, and we all back in the summertime, I think, saw the match with Jake Paul, who's a uh, YouTube influencer who's gone on to become a boxer and and embarrass Mike Tyson on for the
Still mad.
world to see. I'm still
Still
pissed
mad
off
about
about
that,
that.
man.
I
I had
am
to see
too,
his
man.
his old bare ass in the damn fight.
Now, Hoop, you remember when we first heard about that fight? I was telling y'all, I was like, "Oh man, Mike's gonna wipe the floor with this kid." But y'all were a little hesitant, Y'all were like, "I don't know." It's a big age difference. Jake Paul's, he's younger, he's bigger than, y'all were all about him back then. And so I'm like, "No, man, Mike, this is Mike Tyson." Anyway, we all saw what happened with that. I'm not convinced that Mike wasn't holding his hands, against Jay. But you can definitely see the age. But what are you going to say?
Yeah, even Anthony Joshua, uh, he was throwing punches at Paul's shoulders, like when he could just went for the chin in the first
Yeah.
couple rounds.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there was a script. It's like, let's give these folks some entertainment. Let's give them their money's worth, and then he just went to work on them. And
Yeah.
thing, because I do remember us kind of going when you were kind of very pro Tyson on that matchup.
Yeah.
I saw Paul when he fought Mayweather in that
Right.
exhibition, and I saw Mayweather hit him and hold him up so he wouldn't fall. I said,
Oh,
okay, I'm okay. This is what they do. Right? I would never put money on any event that he runs. I would never.
yeah. Me either, man. And I was when the whole thing with Tyson and all that. I'm like, okay, Tyson, he could have got him, but it's definitely an age issue too. So Friday, he decides to fight. Jay, being the loudmouth influencer, thought that he could fight a real heavyweight. Not that Mike Tyson wasn't a real heavyweight, but a younger heavyweight, someone who used to be an Olympic boxer. Did you watch that fight Friday night, Hoop?
I watched the fight before because I'm Alicia Baumgartner fan of her looks and her fighting ability, and then I
Nice.
definitely watched all of the main event. And I will, before we start kind of making our jokes, I do appreciate that the main event didn't start at 12:30 like some of the other
Yeah.
ones have.
Yeah.
I like my beauty sleep, and they were I think the main event started like at 11. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can dig that.
Yeah, man. Because I was, watching it too, downstairs. I'm like, I got to see this. And earlier, I had talked to a friend, and we were talking about it. And I was like, well, I'll tell you what, man. I was like, I'll send you a text when Anthony when Jake gets knocked out, But I was just joking, but I was going to send him a text, and so I was like,
Yeah.
I'll stay up and watch it. Man, I'm glad I did. Oh my God, I loved every minute of that. Oh, just to
So
see the look.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
So the main camera shot that we were seeing,
Yeah.
there was maybe a Middle Eastern guy in the right top corner who was seated very close to the ring. He had a suit on, and he was jumping up and down every time Jake Paul dove at his legs, and it made it seem like Joshua was just throwing him down, which he wasn't.
Right.
He was just trying to buy time, and he was jumping up and gyrating like that Paul was getting railroaded. I'm like, well, who is this guy? Is he the owner of the? I'm sure there's a financial backer of all these
Exactly.
fights. I was like, this is a clown show.
Yeah,
This
man.
is an absolute clown show.
It was a clown show, and just looking at how Jake was just fumbling and falling all over the damn place, grabbing dude's legs, like he's praying to him, please don't beat me anymore, big black man.
Then
Please
his
don't.
brother is talking shit on the other side.
Yeah.
The WWE wrestler.
That right there. I mean, I'm like, but you saw the look
get him
on
out
his
of here.
face. But did you see the look on his face when Anthony connected?
Yeah, when Anthony went off the script.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, all right. He like smiled at him. He's like, all right, I got you.
And I tell you, Hoop, this whole thing proved to me. Well, I didn't really need a lot of proof, but this whole thing showed the world, hopefully, that this dude doesn't know what he's doing. Jake Paul does not know what he's doing, getting in the ring and fighting.
He's been very strategic on what he's been doing. I'll give him that credit.
Exactly. But he's not a real boxer. And you could see the look on Anthony's face when, because he would look at the ref like, what is this guy doing? Is he going to fight or what? Every time Jake was running and falling and flipping and shit,
Hey, even that brother ref said, hey, they didn't pay for this shit. Stop
exactly. So fight or not,
And did you hear that the ring was made bigger just for him so he could get on his bike and run, which he did the first 3 rounds? He literally just circled the ring like a damn kangaroo.
Now think about that strategy. Why does that does not make any sense? That doesn't make any sense at all, because
it does to me.
Why do you say that?
You don't want to get in a phone. You want to avoid getting into a phone booth, quote unquote, with a guy like that. If you can create the more distance that you can, hopefully get him tired, but obviously you're getting yourself tired too by hopping around like a kangaroo. Exactly. So I understand the logic, but that can only buy you so much time.
Yes, exactly. So if you're going to take that chance, you got to have a plan.
Yes.
You have to know. You have to be a trained boxer. You're going to fight a boxer that, this guy that much experience. You got to know what you're doing. And Jake tired himself out.
Did you hear how slanted the Netflix announcers were?
Oh yeah.
When Paul I was like, oh no, is that what we're doing?
Yeah. Yeah, man. They're getting paid.
I love the concept of Netflix having live events.
Right.
But I'd rather be to legit fighters too. Not just like a Jake Paul
right.
Yeah. Make that available to other cards and other, champions.
I know. And I think they should, but we're at a time where everyone's is immediate gratification, and star appeal. That's pretty much what our culture is now. And because that's where everyone's spending the money. So Netflix, they're looking for the bag just, as much as they are. And, it was a big bag for this one. I think they split 180? They split it down the middle.
Yeah, I heard Jake Paul got 92 million or something.
Yeah. Which, hey, congratulations.
You can break my jaw twice for that.
In 2 places.
Yeah.
I mean, when has that ever happened? When was the last time that happened in a regular boxing match when you got hit?
Well, when you got your damn tongue hanging out and your jaw open, that might happen more, you would think.
Exactly.
I don't know what he was trying to do with that taunting stuff.
I'm like, dude, you better watch out because you're going to bite your tongue off. You get hit once, uppercut, oh, that shit's coming off. But if you're there, Hoop, I don't know, but Jake Paul, he felt Anthony's power. And that's why he had that look on his face. And he looked at his brother because he's like, all right, I can't let this dude hit me because this is some real power that I'm dealing with, not me practicing with my coach or, sparring guy. This dude, this English fellow has some power behind him. But man, I don't think Netflix is going to ever do this again with Jake Paul. You think he's done?
No, man. I think it makes money.
I know that, but I'm really, after having your jaw broken 2 places, I don't know, Hoop. I don't think you go back to fighting after that.
I think that's crazy enough. I mean, he's already talking about going back to cruiserweight. I don't know who fights in that division, but he's gonna make some more money.
But who's going to watch him, man? That was an embarrassment for him. Everyone's clowning the hell out of him, of course, including me. Still, I started clowning him the next morning.
I think we're underestimating the power of this new generation and like that YouTube streamer culture. People like me and you, like we, it is what it is. Like I don't have to watch the next one, but the viewership might go down for the next one. But I think it'll be enough people who will watch it to make it worth their while.
I don't know, man. If I was Netflix, I mean, I don't know. That's a big gamble after this one because he's shown that he doesn't know what he's doing. And if he does, he'll fight somebody else, of course, but it won't be anybody worth watching him fight. Only reason I tuned in was to watch somebody knock his ass out. So I don't think he's going to fight anybody that he will have that could have that chance to really knock him out. Someone that we know of, someone that's really a seasoned boxer. I think he's going to fight, like the old men, like he's been fighting, or some unknown folks. I don't think he's even in cruiserweight. I don't think he's going to fight a skilled boxer who's been boxing and who's young. I mean, he can, but I think it'd be a grave mistake. He's already Glass Joe, the new Glass Joe. I don't know.
Hey, I agree with some of that, but I don't see that just stopping cold turkey. I think he'll fight again.
Oh no, he won't stop cold turkey, but it'll even if he continues to fight, I just think that it won't be worth it. It won't the money. I don't think he will have that big of a draw like he did for this fight or for the Tyson fight, because we all thought this was rigged, and it probably was, because obviously Anthony was holding his hands because he could have did this in the first round, but we all gonna think it's a fix, if he fights someone else, and I don't know, but here's I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a 3-minute clip of what happened, and I think that hit right there where he got a lucky hit in on Anthony Joshua, just pissed him off.
Joshua 7 of 25.
And that's fourth round. Look at him throwing haymakers and everything. Why is he grabbing him and falling to his knees? What was that about? I remember just like he was giving him a blowjob or something. What was that? Look.
I thought he was. It was like a stalling tactic.
I think it was at first. I think he was just holding him for resting because his arms are so tired.
Yeah, exactly.
From running around.
Well, yeah, and he was doing all. Yeah, exactly. Doing all that running.
Yep. Look at him. He's bobbling right now, boy. I was loving this part. Like, yeah, finish it. Hit his ass again. Oh man! But here I'll fast forward to he knocked him out. That was the best part here. I don't know. I know you probably can't see it when you're driving, but we're on this.
I shouldn't be watching, but I'm watching.
You're watching it? Oh, you just here. I'll rewind it.
Yeah.
Got him up on the roof. It's like, oh, right there. Oh, hello,
man.
He's like, yep, I'm done.
And his chin
see, that's when he cracked his jaw. Look at him. Whoa.
Yeah.
He knew it right away. He said, "Whoa."
This brother.
That was like a big. I don't know if you played the Mortal Kombat games lately.
Oh yeah.
They'll have like the slow down version, like when you get hit, like breaking stuff.
Oh yeah.
It's like that.
I'll put that on Jake Paul's on his Twitter site. It was a cut scene. It was a cut scene from Mortal Kombat where Jax he had this cut scene where he grabs that dude and starts punching him in the stomach. Oh, I was like, I got him with that, and I got him with a whole bunch of Chris Tuckers from Friday. And you got blacked out.
You got to troll the troll.
Oh man! And did you see the latest thing? A picture he put out. He's flaunting his cash after he got destroyed by the.
Oh no, I didn't. I didn't see that.
Here, there it is.
Oh wow. Okay. I mean, I guess.
Look at this fool. Look, he has guns, rifles, and automatic. Such a, what do they call it? A flexer.
Yeah, that's big time flex.
It's like
I
you're a
didn't
child,
know that
man.
I didn't know he was the little brother, and the other brother was the more popular
Logan.
YouTuber. Like, I'm not really familiar with their careers before,
Yeah.
but I did learn about that this weekend.
Yeah, I didn't really know too much. I heard about, what his other brother did in Japan and
Oh
the
yeah,
suicide
yeah. I don't want to
forest.
say that word. Oh, you said
Yeah.
it. Not me.
Yep. Yeah, man, and but they've been asking for it. And there's another one too. He's not related to them, but it something Daughtry or whatever his name is. He's a big he was at the fight. Did you see he got in a fight? He was fighting somebody. They were in the lobby, and him and his little entourage, and they ran into another guy, this big, huge dude, man. And that dude starts swinging on them. I don't know what they said to him, but he starts swinging on them.
Everybody getting ass whoopings, huh? Everybody.
They're tired of all this crap, man. They're tired of these influencers, out here flexing and being, dicks to everybody. Everyone's tired of this whole thing, man. And I love watching every minute of it. It was the best thing ever, man.
Hey, sometimes you got to stand on what you say, man.
Exactly. Because they're, like you said, like people were saying, they're disrespecting, they're not showing respect to boxing. All the great people who've been boxers.
I agree.
Real boxers and
the hungry boxers.
Right. And making all this money, which I'm not going to hate them for making money, but it's just you making all this money on kind of fixed fights, and you have
exactly. Don't say you're the best. Don't act like you're the best. Like that's my problem.
Right. Exactly. Like when you obviously are not. And the world saw it. I knew it. But
yeah, hey. I mean the guy that he was gonna fight, Tank Davis. I mean, he's smaller, obviously, than Anthony Joshua, but I don't see that going any different. He would have knocked the shit out of him, man.
I know, man. I know. Oh man, it was. I loved it. What made it even extra sweet. You see what he was wearing when he came out, right?
What was he wearing?
Well, he's wearing the red with the flames, doing Hulk Maniac. He came out to that song, the Real American and all that stuff.
I'm a real American. Okay.
Right. And just going by the temperature of the affairs in the world today, that even made it even more sweeter.
That's a statement in itself.
That is that whole thing. This is a statement. It's called what are they calling it? FOFA, something like that. People were tired.
Fuck around to find out. Okay.
Yeah. And this picture encapsulates all that stuff that's happening, man. I think, so that made it sweeter to me, And for the fact that
Anthony Joshua gained a lot of American women fans. They weren't familiar with his, I guess what he got going on, man. I think he made less money, but damn it, I think he might have had the biggest come up.
Oh yeah, he definitely had the biggest come up because at the end, man, they weren't even focused on the Pauls at all. They were just showing Anthony at all. Every time you see the Pauls, they were hanging out, looking silly, but they were really focused on him. I think, wow, that's it.
Dude like Black Ivan Drago.
Exactly. With an English accent.
I know, makes it all proper and gentlemanly like.
I know. It's one thing getting beat down by a big strong brother, American brother, talking all that noise, but to get beat up, get your jaw broken twice in two places, and then hear, "Hello there, chap. I hope you feel better tomorrow." You came across a
I'm
buzzsaw.
I flew over the pond.
I flew over the pond to deliver this ass whooping, as you say in America.
Yeah, that makes it that's a whole different dynamic right there.
I know. And yeah, man. Look at this, man. And one last thing, I'll let you go, but just look at Jake. Jake didn't even look like he was properly prepared physically.
No,
He looked out of shape. He looked flabby, you know.
I agree.
And facing this dude who looks like a Greek god is still in great shape and is way bigger than him. It's like, you actually thought you were gonna beat him?
Hey, if he stuck to the script, maybe.
See, you can't trust it, man.
Johnson ain't stood to the script. He said, "Fuck this damn brother yapping from the corner." Like, man, let me let these hands go.
Exactly, and that's what happens. Like, all right, he's like, all right, we messed around. It's been long enough. Everyone got their money's worth. Let's go ahead and end it. You know, bam.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was great. But all right, Hoop, man. Well, thanks for jumping on, man. It was good to chop it up a little bit.
Good to talk to you, man. I'll talk to you before. Happy holidays, you and your fam, and
Same
hopefully
to you, man.
next week we can try to gather at least one more.
Exactly.
So we can talk about what's going on.
Exactly, and we want to thank you guys. Thanks to Quest Kid 710.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for jumping in. Thanks for sticking with us, man. Like I've told you earlier, I remember you, man, from when we were on SoundCloud. So he would always show love. So I'm glad he's still around, you know.
Yes,
and
sir.
we want to thank everybody else. And hopefully, like we said, if we get on again next week, you know, we'll have hopefully more of the fellas with us. But until then, man, hey, I guess we'll still watch these games and see what's going to happen, man. That's all I can say.
Go Falcons.
Go Falcons. So I forgot. How do I normally sign off? It's been so long. I forgot.
Man, it's been. I guess I'm drawing a blank.
What did I say? It was. Well, anyway, I'm gonna do it like Pam on Martin.
That's appropriate.
All right, Hoop. Later.
Later.